Vox did a good article here and just basically explains how there is no line. It could be 20 years to get a visa. That's ridiculous. You have to have an employer that actually specifically requests you. So that's going to exclude so many people. The family-based immigration is limited to certain close family relationships and is numerically restricted. And most people fleeing their home and countries cannot access humanitarian protection. So basically, the rules are made to keep them on, in the dark. They make no sense. The past century, in fact, data shows that immigration is associated with lower crime rates, and immigrants are less likely than native-born to be serious criminals. Yeah, they changed the rules in retrospect. I've seen Vietnam veterans deported. There's a whole group of them. The analysis of population FBI data indicates that between 1990 and 2013, the violent crime rate in the United States declined 48%. Aggravated assault, robbery, rape, and murder. Likewise, the property crime fell 41%, including declining rates of motor vehicle theft. So basically, the reasoning for doing the shutdown, or the reasoning for their immigration shit, is just bullshit. And this is just, they know that people care about this issue, so they're using it as leverage to get what they want. So it's disgusting. And then, but what's it mean? Would be immediate loss of productivity from 700,000 government employees deemed non-essential. And then last time the government shut down when over because they didn't want to pass the healthcare, they basically laid everybody off, and then so no work was getting done. Then they had to pay the people retroactively, and it cost like $24 billion or something. How will people be affected? Yeah, so the National Park, Statue of Liberty shut down. The processing of passports and visas, if the shutdown continues beyond a few days, is not convenient. This will impact tourism. National parks in the West and the Smithsonian Institute museums in the East will not open to the public. Another indirect loss will be contractors. Yeah, so the government, if you were lucky enough to get a government contract, you'll be waiting for your paycheck. Probably, I don't know if there's any honest bond rating system. It's pretty much everything's aimed to let the U.S. do what they want. So I don't know. But if there's any respectable bond agencies that lower the rating, that could have some serious effects. Retail sales would drop. So none of this money will be paid as long as the shutdown continues. That will remove a fair amount of money from the pockets of private citizens throughout the country. There's like almost 280,000 Homeland Security employees. Imagine that, 280,000 people spying on us. And they don't even look at the number one threat is these freaking white supremacist groups, and they don't even fucking concentrate on them. It's crazy. 280,000. So they laid off, like, furloughed 80,000 or something. There's still like 200,000 people. They, even during the shutdown, so they're still got Homeland Security going. 200,000 people. What the hell are you doing? 200,000 people. That's insanity. Making probably 4, 5, 6, 10 times what the average American makes. They're getting paid to spy on America. It's crazy. So Trump's America. Dreamers must deal with the devil. Certain entitlements, such as hospitals for Veterans Administration by the government and food stamps for families in need, would be unaffected. Federal courts, where the Trump administration is currently battling in order to undo his decision to end the DACA program, will continue but are subject to disruption. So that's sort of crazy. He's got the case. They got the case going through the courts, and if he could affect the courts from going forward, that's pretty sad. Shutdowns were rare. Yeah, so the recent one after that was the Ted Cruz reading green eggs and ham. That was pathetic. The U.S. economy, 2013 shutdown cost the U.S. economy 24 billion. The firm estimates a shutdown will cost the U.S. economy about $6 billion per week in 2018, and this probably sums it up. If you're trying to make sense of it, this is about how much sense it makes. Despite the constant negative press, Kofefi, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. If I were to run, I'd run as a Republican. They're the dumbest group of voters in the country. They love anything on Fox News. I could lie and they'd eat it up. I bet my numbers would be terrific. People Magazine, oh, that's a meme from Facebook. I didn't verify that. Don't doubt. Every time I verify anything he said, I thought it was fake. It was real. But this is real. Statue of Liberty is shut down. Pretty crazy. So yeah.
Come on.